Welcome back to another trip, man. Y'all here with Sayer. We at One Stop Fitness. We got Erick Coleman.
Erick Coleman here, owner of One Stop Fitness. Here with my boys, Ray Glover and my boy Josh. Here trainers as well. Been here for about, what's it been, 8 years? Been here for about 8 years and just been rolling ever since then.
Ray Glover, I'm at FDB Fitness on Instagram, that's my handle. Been with the gym since 2019. Originally working out with Erick, being trained by Erick, and then once the pandemic hit, studied to get my certification and started training.
Hey, Josh Shannon, still human, you feel me? I run the Chambers. I kind of started working at One Stop back in October. Got put on from somebody else, and shoot, since I've been here, I feel like this has been the biggest help to my training career for real, since taking it serious and being in the gym and getting out from outside.
Yeah, he ain't a little nigga no more.
So being a gym owner, what's the impact on having like quality trainers such as Ray and Josh?
Actually, it's probably one of the biggest and most important things when it comes to, my facility, because they're an extension of me, So whenever somebody outside sees my trainers or sees, somebody that's closely related to the gym, especially on staff, you want to have a good outlook on them, especially when it comes to what we do for a living, So I want them to make sure that they know what they're doing, know what they're talking about, and different things like that. So I do my best to trickle down the knowledge that I've learned and put it into them, or tell them, let them know about what I've learned, different things like that. So.
Can y'all speak on y'all impact that Erick has had on y'all over the time that y'all worked with him?
Yeah, I would say it's always welcoming in here. He's always great with teaching. The three of us work out together often. And then even when we're training clients, it's always collaborative as far as just getting different pointers on form, technique, flow of a workout style. We've also had the chance to collaborate on boot camps as well, which helps out with our own chemistry and kind of how we teach. And then I think Erick's always good at kind of integrating new styles and new workouts, but also encouraging us to go out and do our own research on different things, just to kind of switch it up based on the client profile.
For sure. Appreciate that.
For me, I say, like I said, I started this back in October, and I say Erick, he was like one of the first people to be a big help with me, even before me and Ray and Erick started working out. He was just giving me all the game he could on how to do the prices, just basically how to be a trainer from start to bottom. Like, he showed me from the groundwork and just slowly gave me new little pointers and tips as I started improving each time. I say in December or end of November, after the boot camp, we all started working out together, us three. For me, that's been a big impact for me, because they've been giving me like so much advice for the gym, training, and just outside, like real life, just period. Like as a man, they've been helping me so much. So I say it's just been a big help for me, because it's like having like big brothers and just gaming you, instead of having like, how Louisville be, it can be a crab in the bucket type city where everybody's withholding information or withholding stuff from you. But like Ray said, we collaborate on everything. And then if we have like a whole lot of clients in, we'll help each other with our clients. Like say if I'm busy with somebody, Ray will stop and make sure my client's doing the exercise right. Erick will come over and make sure the exercise is done right. And they'll give me pointers on like nutrition, because like my training certificate is only for training. So like they've been giving me everything else outside of that. So like I'm getting way more than what my money's worth is.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than that.
I say not even just the training side for like my clients. They've been helping me motivate me when I was in the gym. Like I ain't never did 100-pound dumbbells. They done got me to do that. It was on 405, trap bar, deadlift, and then I'm squatting like 335. So like they was pushing me to go past what I was holding myself to, and then it's been improving so much. Like it's been helping me in many ways I can't even think.
That's why it's always good to have a great intentional support system, because it'll make you push past that ceiling that you thought you was gonna hit. But it's like, if these niggas is doing it and I'm training with them, they got some type of blueprint, some type of advice that I could take heed to.
And then it's just like, we black men, but it's still healthy competition. Like it's not like we be over here like you feel me, soft. We be talking shit to each other the whole time, but it should be fun. It be making it motivating. It's like you can't wait for the next time we work out again and everything.
And it motivates us too, though, as far as and appreciate you bigging us up. But you bring your energy and different perspective. It motivates us as well.
Appreciate it, because yesterday we pulled the rim out to the back of the gym. We was playing hooping for like 2 hours. Like we went 2-on-2. It was us and another trainer here, and we was just going at it the whole
So I
time.
got this damn niche sleeve on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, this nigga.
I did think you came in a wrestling field low key.
Nah,
with
he
the,
talk too much shit. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talk a lot of shit, and so he brings that, that energy that we used to have.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The energy that we had 7-8 years ago. So now it's a point to where it's like iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be a long summer for him though. I'll tell you. Yeah, he's gonna be getting.
y'all might see a one-stop hooping session tournament. Y'all never know what.
Yeah.
Something like
We might
that
have
for
to
real.
set that up.
You know what I'm saying? They talk boot camps. We might need a little tournament, 3-on-3, a little 2-on-2 or something.
And speaking of boot camp, we got one coming up. Actually, we got 2 of them coming up. One that me, Ray, and Josh run. That will start right after Derby, May, I think 5th, that Tuesday night. Yeah, and then we got a big one, a real big one coming, which is going to be kind of like an event for the whole city. It's going to be called the Best of Both Worlds. It's going to be the reunion edition though, so everybody that's ever been a part of One Stop, whether you've been a trainer, whether you've been a client, we want you to come back for this event. The details and everything will be announced here in the next couple weeks. It'll be more closer to the end of May, beginning of June. So we're gonna have a big ass block party. We'll have barbecue, we'll have vendors, we'll have. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. So we're gonna get as many vendors as possible to set up and make some money, promoting their brand and different things like that. So good to go. What's going on, man?
My man's got a DoorDash order mid-interview. the only guest that I've had ever get a DoorDash order mid-interview.
It's just important, man. I gotta have it.
And it's Tropical Smoothie Cafe. We are not sponsored, but I need a sponsor.
Yeah, we do need that sponsorship for real. Hey,
One Stop needs a
can't go
sponsor.
wrong with it. Can't go
Cherry
wrong
picking
with
is
it.
better.
You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question, because what y'all was kind of talking about goes perfect into what I was thinking is like, what do y'all prefer most as far as like home gym, a private gym like this, or like y'all kind of compete with Crunch as far as like a public, more like subscription-based gym? What do y'all prefer, and what are y'all thoughts on that?
Man, it's crazy. So I like a mixture of both, to be honest. Working out at home, never really been my vibe. I had to do that during COVID. It was terrible. So it's just not something that I look forward to. If I have to do it at home, I'm not gonna do it more than likely. But having a gym here, like having my own gym, it's great. Very convenient, especially, as far as if I need to come in here, isolate different time of the day or in the middle of the night, I can, pull up. But at Crunch, less distractions. When you're home, like this would be technically my home, my gym home, there's always something for me to do. I'm not just the CEO, I'm maintenance, I'm, a mentor, so trainer as well. So I could be over here doing leg extensions, and then 5 minutes later, hey, Eric, the toilet is doing something weird. Then I'm over here plunging the toilet in the middle of a set. Yeah, now, you know what I'm saying? And now all my shit's just fucked up. So I'm like, I'm washing my hands, I'm going home. So sometimes I go to Crunch and just put my headphones on and throw my hood on and just lock in, and it makes it a little easier for me to get through my workout. So I like a mixture of both. It just kind of depends. So
On the dot for the day.
this nigga don't go to any other gym except for, what I'm saying?
Chill out.
Unless it's like a basketball, if it's
But I will say this, like, I don't work out at home either, but I like to work out at parks and stuff. So when it was COVID, I was at like Chickasaw Park. I'll go outside, get fresh air, touch the ground and everything. But I like this more than I do like Crunch and stuff, because I do more like circuit style, superset type training. So like, at Crunch, if it's too many people, once you get up from the machine, it's like somebody else's now at this point, no matter if you was there and they see you there or not.
Right.
So I like this because it's more intentional. It's more like like I said, everybody in here mostly got a trainer. So when people come in here, everybody's really in here working hard and focused. Where over there, you can tell some people just come there to hang out. Yeah,
it is.
Bullshitting, you feel me? But in here, you can't really bullshit in here, and that's why I really like it, because this just shows like it's a grind. Like it's just really the gauntlet in here, the chambers for real. Like everybody's here to get better. So that's why I love One Stop for real.
Facts.
Shout out to One Stop, man.
Yeah, and it's the same for me. I mean, I don't work out at home. I did during COVID, and a lot of the times if I did, it was outside. Also closer to like Iroquois Park, like Josh said, just being able to have that space to really function and sometimes even train outside during COVID. And then I also prefer One Stop over like a Crunch Fitness. I live about 30 minutes away, so if I don't have to train anybody, I might go to Crunch just to get a lift in. But outside of that, I usually come in here so I can hit the ropes, the sled, and like they were saying, just doing more of the circuits and supersets as well.
Facts.
Yep.
So y'all spoke on basketball as far as like being athletic as well, you know, outside of the gym. Is there any other sports that the gym has helped you, you know, get better at, be more focused in, or just get more locked in with, you know, connecting that strength training to actual athletic ability?
Yeah, man, if you'd asked me a decade ago, I'd have said, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, my sports days, you ain't got up for me. You know, but now at the same time, weightlifting. So I hadn't hooped since before I had my knee surgery in 2016. So hooping yesterday really kind of loosened things up to where it was like, oh shit, you know, still got some athleticism. I just been lifting, you know, nothing but weightlifting and everything. So to see kind of like the transition, you know, from feeling a little more stable and stronger, you know what I'm saying, when you out there, it does make a big difference. And it's very important for especially growing kids that are athletes, you know, going into middle school and high school. Strength training is very important. It's pertinent. It's a, you know, a pillar that cannot be taken away when it comes to especially contact sports. You know, we're talking basketball, football, even down to swimming, rugby, all those sports. Like, you need to lift weights, you know, and even outside of sports. When it comes to just getting old, you know, a lot of people feel like, oh, you know, back in my day, yeah, well, your days are done. You're cooked. You know, if you 35 plus years old, you got to switch your mindset up when it comes to your health and wellness and your physical abilities, you know. So yeah, you might not be able to, you know, drop 40 and hooping, you know what I'm saying? But your ass need to be in here on this treadmill or stretching, doing flexible work because, or doing strength training in general, because as we get older, like our joints and everything and fast twitch fiber, they start to deteriorate. So if you don't lift now, you're gonna regret it later. Regardless of how old you might feel, it's never too late to actually get into that gym and, you know what I'm saying, become better at something. So, but this nigga, he might be getting a little bit better since he's gotten with me. So, you know, like he said, you know, he ain't touched no hundreds. He ain't never even looked at them hundreds till, you know what I'm saying, we threw them out at him and he was like, oh, all right.
He's done in that pain, ain't moving the hundreds like I'm moving.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's for sure that helped me a lot with basketball, like starting to reach past that threshold that I was holding myself at and getting with them, like finishing more through contact. I feel like I'm getting higher now. Like him showing me all the explosive workouts with my legs and everything, I feel like now I'm starting to glide in the air and I'm feeling like lighter on my feet, because it is like that's why you need a trainer, because it is strategy to weight training and everything. Like, because you could just lift all day, but then you'll feel heavy on the court. So like, I feel like the stuff we've been doing, I don't feel heavy. I don't feel stiff. Like, I don't feel like it's like a I don't feel like it's a challenge. Yeah, like a challenge. Like some people be lifting so much, it's a workout just to scratch their back. I don't feel like that. You get what I'm saying? So like when we working out, I feel like it's helping me move better, and then I can apply it to my sports versus I'm just doing this just to be doing it.
And that's the thing. A lot of grown people, especially like grown men, they feel like, I don't need a trainer, I know what I'm doing, I'll go, you know what I'm saying, I can go and work out and da-da-da-da. But a lot of them don't know what the hell they doing when they go in there.
That's just an ego thing.
It is.
Like,
It is.
Muscle man, and it don't work like that.
They'll go in there and lift the same weights every week and, you know, really not get any progress. But like you said, like all kinds of athletes, professional athletes have trainers all the way up until they retire, you know. So for you to be so cocky and bold and feel like you don't need somebody to teach you something, then all right, that's why you see people that go to the gym for a year and look the exact fucking same day after day after day. Nice. So, you kind of let people run into that brick wall themselves. I'm not here to preach my gospel and stuff it down your throat, So as far as I'm concerned, I'm here if you need something, but only if you are willing to.
Shit you told me.
Yeah, what's that?
I just said it to somebody the other day. Like, let's just take girls for example, because they sometimes need trade, sometimes they don't. They feel like they can wing off. Like, one girl's telling me she want to train, and then eventually she want to learn to do it on her own. But girls can do their hair on their own, but they still have a person to do their hair.
Yep, facts.
They can do their nails on their own, but they still have somebody to do their hair. Dudes, they still have somebody who's gonna cut their hair. Yep. You're still gonna find somebody to go cook if you don't know how to cook and everything. So why wouldn't you have somebody to do this for your health? Yep. Why don't we take the hard part away for you? Like, you don't have to think about how much rest, reps, sets, what you need to do this day. Let us do that. But some people don't think like that. They feel like they need that for everything else but working out.
And that's the crazy part. Crispy hairline. And belly button hanging out the bottom of your t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, come on now.
That you do, nigga.
So, you know what I'm saying? Put that happy trail up, nigga, and bring your ass on into the gym.
Nigga said a happy trail. I ain't heard that. What the fuck?
So yeah, bro. But yeah, it's very important, man. You gotta make sure you put your health first, the physical part of your health first, and your mental part of your health first too. That's so important as we get older. Without those two in sync, a lot of shit can go wrong for you, especially as a man. I'll say that, so yeah.
So what would you say is your personal favorite workout split? Like upper body, lower body, arms, biceps, something specific, like back, core? Right. If you had to pick one to just focus on for the rest of your life right now.
He's gonna pick
for the rest of my
back and by the chest. That's all this nigga do, bro.
Back by his chest, you know what I'm saying?
That's all he do, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it right. I go through phases, bro. To be honest, if I had to pick one, honestly, it wouldn't be the one I want. It would be the one that I need. So if I had to just pick one exercise to do my whole life, it would definitely be like squats. Only because your legs are so much more important than your upper body, especially as you get older. So, and even as a man, if you do the scientific research behind it, you get a little bit of extra benefits for doing legs too. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta make sure you get them legs right, because it'll help you in the long run, trust me. It'll definitely help you in the long run. But other than that, yeah, I would probably do legs. But right now, my favorite, I'm on chest press, dumbbells. Yeah, dumbbell chest press. That's my go-to right now. Yeah, whatever.
Bro, he do lat pull downs every day.
Got to. That don't mean I want. That don't mean I want to.
There's nothing wrong with a good lat pull down.
You gotta have that shell on the back. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have that shell.
I'm gonna go upper body. But I will say one thing that I always respected about One Stop in general is as owners and as they train new clients or even trainers, the emphasis has always been on the full body, so that it all looks proportionate and that it all works together. So, even if I'm not feeling leg days, that's essential. So I got to make sure I get at least one leg day in per week. But I would go upper body as well. At this moment, I think it changes depending on like your goals and kind of where you at in life. But for me, it would be more so chest, tries, and shoulders.
Cause nigga, when you got bad knees, nigga, you damn sure ain't looking forward to leg. I can't wait to go fuck my knees up some more. Oh hell yeah, let's go. I swear.
I guess I'm still the youngin' because my favorite split is the plyometric leg day, like doing the agility ladder before the box jumps.
I'm just not getting back into that.
Yeah, I be loving that, doing the explosive like the box squats when I explode up with the barbell. I love legs, but I'm a hooper, so it's like I see it translating since I've been taking it serious. I say like 2 years ago when I started playing slam ball, and they showed me how to do legs too, and I like got that formula. Then I started working with them, put both of those together. I feel like I've been taking off like way better than I was in college and in high school. Because no disrespect to them coaches or anything out there, they just didn't know what they was doing. Like
there's general information when you're in college versus like when you're a professional like slam ball. It's more personalized to what you trying to do.
Facts, and this is what they really want to do. Like coach, like he got too much going on. He got to get the next scholarships, get this team together, worry about we're gonna eat.
They
and all
wear
that stuff.
a bunch of hats.
You feel me? He might be on the hot seat where all they got to worry about, like personal trainers and strength and conditioning coaches, is getting them better with their skill development and stuff. Like they don't got to worry about all that extra stuff. So I'm starting to realize that now too. And once I figure that out, with my leg days, it's more effective than just tiring myself out. Like tiring yourself out is not always the answer. It's like really doing stuff that's intentional and it's going to help you. Like, how can this translate to my next game? Or how can this translate for my sport? Can I see myself doing this movement in the sport? Like when he had me do the front where what is that called?
Z lunges.
Yeah, but that's working on my explosion as soon as I go up for one hand dunk. Like, so I can see that as I'm working out. So like, if you can do that, it makes working out more fun and it gives you more benefits to me.
Yep.
And you know, one thing, if I can, I want to point out is it don't have to be about sport. Like there are people we've trained as far as maybe they're taking care of other family members, so they need help getting that strength to lift because they have to lift them every day. Functional fitness, whether it's kids, family members, this stuff is everyday life. They can be beneficial even if people don't play sports.
Hey, stay tuned for a part 2 because this, as I'm realizing, there's a lot of levels and layers to this. Like we ain't even touched on nutritional eating, how to do all that. We're gonna have to save it for a whole nother day. But my last question is, why should someone choose One Stop? We just gonna leave it right there.
Man, shit, it's the vibes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not only the vibes, but we gonna get you right. You know, you'll come in. Yeah, you might die, but so what? Get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck up. Nah, but when you get here, you know, it's family oriented. It's real family oriented. You know, when you get in here, you'll feel welcome. You'll meet, you know, when you go to a place like Crunch or another big time gym, Planet Fit, you're not meeting the owners of that gym. You know what I'm saying? You'll meet whoever's working at the front desk. You know, here you're gonna come in, you're gonna meet the owners, you're gonna meet, you know, all the staff at some point in time usually, and you kind of make connections. There's been so many business deals and just friendships and connections created and made in One Stop, you know, way more than I've even thought about, you know, from a vendor that, you know, was in here 8 years ago that got a number from somebody else, linked up outside of here and created something, you know. So just to be kind of like a middleman for people to connect and meet and different things like that, that brings me joy. And that honestly sets me aside to where I start to realize this gym wasn't necessarily, my dream wasn't necessarily for me. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people I know tried to open a gym, tried to, you know, go this same route and it didn't work, you know. But for me and for my business partner, Randy, it just clicked. And that's when I started thinking, I'm like, this was way bigger than me. And it always was. When this gym got open, this could have been for something so much bigger. Somebody could have met in here, made a connection in here, and then left here and did something way bigger that, you know, was on God's plan. That was way bigger than me, but they had to come through here first. So a vision or somebody said something to them in here, or, you know, some type of connection. So whether I wanted this dream to happen or not, it was gonna work. It was gonna happen. You know, I just had to not fight it and follow the path that I felt like God was placing me on, you know, because I say this all the time, anytime somebody asks me about the gym, I had a dream about that big 3 sitting on the front in lights. I had a dream about it, you know, before I even met Randy. I was like, this is gonna happen. I gotta make this work now, you know, and so I did whatever I could, you know, from saving every single check I had, from working at Sherwin-Williams for a year and, you know, training on the side to pay my bills, and then at the end of the year had that whole salary. Then I met my business partner. Still didn't know what exactly I wanted to do yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I knew that's what I wanted to do. So that's why I was training the whole year. Ran into him at Planet Fitness. Accidentally stepped on his client's hand. Actually, I stepped back and she looked at me and was like, "Damn, watch out!" And Randy was like, "Oh, don't worry about her. You know, she's a little dramatic. You know, she's." And then next thing I know, he was like, "Man, what are you doing here?" I was like, "Honestly, I want to open my own gym, so that's why I've been training." And he was like, "Man, I just talked to my wife about that. You know." And next thing you know, boom, like we connected. We got each other's numbers and shit, and. We got this place and opened our gym, you know, so it was just God's plan. Favor ain't fair, like I said, you know. So many people I know tried to open gyms and did it the more right way than I did, you know, didn't have as many hiccups and still didn't, you know, wasn't as successful. So that's when I knew. I was like, this wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me. You know, it was way bigger than me. So it's a blessing. So that's why you should choose One Stop, because I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And,
Hey, if let's start this move, y'all don't know what we're. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah. But yeah, come on down. We got something for everybody, from boxing to kids, athletics to elderly training. We're silver sneakers, you know, so whatever it is you need. We got boot camps, we got one-on-one private sessions, we've got for those that don't speak English, we have Spanish speaking trainers, you know, so we have literally whatever it is that you're looking to do, we can connect you, or we can provide you that type of service. So that's why they should choose One Stop. You know, I think we good.
You should choose One Stop because this is an exclusive club. If you're not in, you're on the outside. I don't know how many people come up to me. I be seeing all the people at the gym, but they not in the gym. But they watching though, and they pay attention to what's going on. So if
don't miss a story.
Yeah. So if you want to be in the in crowd, and then I'm like, why you should choose One Stop? I feel like a lot of trainers do get people to lose weight, but it's the way they're getting people to lose weight and how they're getting them to look. It's like a factory. They shooting people out. The time that they're doing it, how they're doing it, and then it's just effective. And then I'll say another thing, like we are diverse, but I say for people that really like me, I like black businesses and stuff. This is a black business. You're gonna be around a lot of black people in here, so it's gonna feel comfortable. And like I said, everybody's going hard. You don't got time to be texting on your phone. You don't got time to worry about, is this person watching me, seeing to do it wrong, because they struggling over it too. Like everybody's in here getting better.
Yep.
And take it from me, because I worked at the Crunch next door for like over 3 days. All they worry about is money. Like real talk, I was only there 3 days. I could get what I needed to know. Like the first 3 days when I was here with Erick and Randy, they made sure that it was all about training. The 3 days when I was over at Crunch, we never talked about training. It was business. How can I sell this business? How can I get paid? How much money they gonna take from me and everything like that. Yeah. So like they really care about the people over here. This is for the people. So I think One Stop should be the gym a lot of people choose over the big businesses if you really care about your goals and care about your well-being.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, they said it all. For real, I don't have anything to add. Definitely a one-stop shop and a lot of support and opportunity. You know, it's been a lot of people, including myself, who've come through here as people who weren't trainers and then eventually transitioned into training.
Yeah.
You know, with the full support of the owners and really pointing you into the direction you need to go in. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is another thing. Like, if you was a trainer, I don't know what the hiring process is going in, but this is the best place for the trainers. Like I said, over there, just focus on money. Over here, they focus on the craft and perfecting your craft. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and there's a little bit of everything. Like, there's just the 2 trainers here, but we got the other business owner, Randy. He done put me on to a lot of stuff. I know Ruba and Courtney done put me on to a whole lot of stuff. So like we got a whole lot of different trainers in here that'll keep you on a variety of things. Like we even got one trainer that helped me with one of my clients who's pregnant right now. So she's been putting me on game. So like we always helping each other and we trying to elevate each other. We're not trying to take away from each other.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So the Tryp has reached its destination, man. The destination is One Stop Fitness, of course, on Bars. What's the address?
5324 Bardstown Road, Louisville, Kentucky, bro.
It'll be up here, man. Tap in on Instagram, go follow them, support their journey. Life's a Tryp. We out.